So hi, I'm Tim Crow. I'm the Director of Winemaking and Viticulture at Stone Tower Winery, and we're doing this little video to give everybody a tutorial on what takes place this time of year in the vineyard, which is pruning. The basics are, we've got a grapevine and we have a root system, and come springtime around March, late April, those roots are going to get very active because the ground warms up. They're going to push fluid through the vine that's going to hit these buds. They will spring open. There are a number of shoots. There are 3 shoots actually potentially inside each of these buds. They will come out of their dormancy and they will spread throughout this trellis system, which is a VSP, a vertically shoot position trellis system. In order to control the growth that takes place in that trellis system, we have to prune. We're doing our pruning in winter right now because given the pace of the pruning and the fact that we might have a bud break late March or early April, we want to get the canopy cleaned up as fast as possible. So that, and because it's so cold, there's very little likelihood that any diseases will develop this time of year. So you can imagine, springtime comes, vines are coming alive, all these buds are pushing out, there's growth everywhere, it becomes a total mess. And then we have to maintain it, more work, more spray. We don't want that. So we're going to clean the vine, and that's what we do with pruning. It's basically a seasonal cleaning of the vine. And what we do when we clean up the vine is we're ridding the vine of wood that was laid down in the winter of 2014 and in 2013, and then we're renewing it with wood that was wood that came off as canes in 2014. And in many cases, we like to leave 2 possible canes laying down, primarily because in the event one is broken during the procedure we call tying down, so we would take one of these canes and tie it down. If we were to break that cane, we would have this one to lay down in its stead, hence preventing us from not having any fruit on this particular vine this year. So we're trimming back the 4 canes, and each of these canes will become the potential home for the new bud break come spring, which is where we get all our fruit. We also do not leave the canes with laterals, so the job of anyone doing pruning at this time of the year, and this is time-consuming part of the job, is they're making sure that nothing other than the buds that are going to bear the fruit is on the vine. And then what we'll do shortly after that is come along with the spray all our cuts to help them heal and protect against disease. And then we'll also spray just quickly the outer surfaces of the vines. And that's pretty much it. We get into April and May, and all of these buds will throw out shoots for this year with crop, and then hopefully one of these buds at the lower position will throw out a nice shoot, and that will become the wood that we'll lay down in the winter of 2016 for the harvest of 2016. And that's the end of our tutorial.